The tramway is currently taking a sabbatical, but it's business as usual as we continue our look at the small world of die-cast Land Rovers. In support of the videos, we also have a website which is packed with useful information, and also why not join our brand new Facebook group where we discuss all things to do with the small world of die-cast Land Rovers.
Welcome to this episode of New Acquisitions, and in this one we're going to be taking a look at two new models that I've managed to get my hands on. One is one that I didn't even know existed, and the other is the eagerly awaited new Land Rover Defender 90. So first off, the mystery model, and this is the chap. Now then, this is a model that's come out under the SP code numbers, so which means it's a special, and we'll get the details out of the way first. It's SP131, and it's listed as a Land Rover Series 2 short wheelbase, canvas rails in bronze green. Now, if this looks like a military Land Rover, then you wouldn't be far wrong. It's actually an army one, and the army did some experiments where they found they had a need for some means of shunting railway wagons in small goods yards, etc. But they didn't want to justify having to have a locomotive stationed. So what they did was converted some of these Land Rovers to run on the railway lines, and they could be used to shunt a small number of wagons around, probably a single wagon at a time. And as to how successful they were, not really sure, and I don't know how many of these they did, but let's take a look at the chap. Right, see if we can get it off without breaking it. Oh yeah, okay. Right, okay. New lid required. Yeah, Army Land Rover Series 2, and the conversion is that they make they put wagon wheels on, obviously specially made to fit the wheel arches, etc. I'm assuming they could jack it up, unbolt these and refit the standard wheels. There's not that much information about them, but there is one that crops up occasionally at the Railway Heritage weekends, and it does create quite a bit of interest. It's not this exact model, I don't think. I think it's one of the others, but it sticks in my mind. It's got some registration PLM or something like that, whereas this is the Army registration format. But yeah, quite a nice vehicle. Just hard to find, really hard to find. Quite often these SP coded vehicles turn up, and you know, you're scratching your head for a minute thinking, well, you know, is it one that I've missed? And in this case it was. There's been a few on the likes of eBay recently where people are taking standard models and totally repainting them, so you have to sit for a minute to work out, because some of them are quite good. And but checking the registration number and checking the code number on the box, you know, you soon realise, no, that's a repaint, or a code 3 as they call them. But yeah, quite a nice model. let's move on to the Defender. Right, the eagerly awaited new Land Rover Defender 90, and this is the first release they've done. There's supposed to be 6 coming sometime this year. I think they had planned to have most of them out by now, but because of COVID, etc., all the plans have gone awry. But, we've got a new numbering system for this one. It's code 76ND90001, and it's shown as a new Land Rover Defender 90. Now it looks quite tidy. It's a nice shape, is the Defender 90s. I must admit, I do like the look of these. And the colour is Pangea green. I hope it's showing up. It's probably looking a bit gold on the camera, but it is actually called Pangea green. And the white on the roof with the black detailing sort of sets it off quite nicely. I like the wheels, not over fussy on these. I like just the plain designed wheels. I think they look far more classy, but there we are. Right, let's see if we can get this lid off without undue dramas. Right, I'll have to pause it, there's going to be some swearing. Right, we got it off, and yes, it broke. So, is it just me, or do other people struggle with these? Nicely detailed front end there with the number plate. Nice clean lines all the way around. It retains the original approach and departure angles. According to the blurb, is quite similar to the original one, so its off-road ability should be not in question. Nice detailing around the rear. Fuel filler cap, etc. Yeah, nicely picked out. Interior detailing. To say we live in North Yorkshire, we've got a Land Rover dealer just down the road, but in so saying, not seen hardly any of these on the road. The ones I have seen have been the Defender 110s, and then only in sort of moving traffic. I've not seen one actually parked up where you can have a walk around and have a look at it. And you would have thought there'd be more, but perhaps the price tag of them is quite prohibitive. It's hard to imagine that your local farmer's going to be having one of these for trudging around the fields. I have heard mutterings in the press and that your average off-roader and farmer aren't going to be buying these particularly because of the amount of electronics that they've got on them, and you need thousands of pounds of equipment just to diagnose what is wrong with the bloody thing. So that doesn't help a farmer stuck in a field and wants to get his socket set out and repair it. But yeah, unless they bring out a really stripped down budget version of this, perhaps a van version, do away with most of the electronics and significantly drop the price, and I think they'd have a winner on the hands. But people will buy them. Way out of my price league is one of these, but perhaps if I didn't buy so many models I might have been able to afford one, but never mind. Right, yeah, really nice lines. 2 of these in the catalogue, this Pangea green one, and there's a blue version, pale blue version. There's also 4 110s. 2 are listed as just 110s and 2 are listed as 110X, which I'm assuming is a trim level with extra goodies added. But because of the delays, you know, due to COVID, we're not going to see them models. Or if we do this year, I think they're going to be trickle fed for the rest of the year. Perhaps get 1 a month, something like that. But yeah, really smart. And if it wants to focus, yeah, I hope that's made you help you decide if you want to add one of these to your collection. Other makers have made these new Defenders right the way up to 1/18 scale, but like the full size one, you need very deep pockets for one of them, but they are superb models. This is around £7, something in that region, 1/76 scale, and for the price I think they're quite good value. If Oxford decide to bring out a 1/43 version, then yeah, I think yeah, I might be tempted with one of those. But there we are. Just wanted to get this video out so you could have a look. We're playing with some new lights, so got to get used to them. So if you're getting a bit of glare and that, it's just first time out, so hopefully there are improvement on the last ones, but we'll try and get rid of the glare for the next video. But there we have it, and the voice is held out, so that's good news. If you're collecting, stay safe, and if you've any comments, please stick them in the bottom of the video. We always like to hear from you, and as I say, stay safe and happy collecting.